Hey guys, let's solving LeetCode question 3228. So you're given a binary string S. You can perform the following operation on the string any number of times. Choose any index I, such as si equal to 1 and I plus 1 equal to 0, and move the character si to the right until it reaches to the end or another one. And return the maximum number of operations that it can perform. Alright, so let's see, for the example, the first one, when you see the 1, 0 here, and you move the 1 to the right, so which becomes 0, 0, 1 until it hits here. This 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. The next one, it's in index 4, so which is here, and you can move this one to here, and you can get 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Oh, sorry. It's 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. And on the third one, it's this one, and then you move 1 to here, so which is 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. And the last one, this one. So it becomes 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. So I don't know if you guys noticed, all we want is shift all the ones to the right side and zeros to the left side. Let's see, if we have something like this, we don't need any operation, right? So let's see. So when I get this question, I realized we maybe need to keep track of the index for 1 and 0. So if we have these strings, right, we can see the 0 and the 1, and the index is 1, 0, and you have 1, 2, and you have 3. Oh, sorry. You have 3 and 4. This is clear. And you can have 5 here and 6 here. Right? So when you shift 5 to the left, you're gonna meet 4, 3, 0, which is 3 operation. And since 1 and 2 is together and it's only 0 in front of them, so you probably only need 1 operation, so which is gonna be 3 plus 1, which is 4, right? So for this question, we're gonna using a stack for 0 and 1. So let's see, if I have 0 stack, which is 5, 2, 1, and I have 1 stack, which is 6, 4, 3, 0, So every time we pop up an index from the behind, from the back. So let's say we have 5. So now we get the stack for 0 and 1, which contain all the index for 0 and 1. So we want to do is we pop up the maximum index from 0 and we compare to 1. So we want to see, first thing we want to check if this 5 is a single block or it has the connection with this number. So 5 is not connected to 2 since it's not 4. So we compare 5 to the this stack. We want to see if this index is in front of 5 or not. Since 6 is bigger than 5, we can just pop it. And 4 is less than 5, right? So we can add the rest of the index, the length, to our current count, since if we want to move 5 to in front of this 3 index, we have to move like 3 position. So we can have 3. And after that, we just pop up 5 and move to this index, which is 2. Since 2 and 1 is connect together, which is a block, like over here. So if we want to move this block like in front of 0 index, we only need to move like once, right? So we compare 1 to the rest of the stack for 1. So since 4 is bigger than 1, we pop it. 3 is bigger than 1, we pop it. So we move to 0, which is only length 1. So we plus 1, which is equal to 4. So the idea is, since we want to move all the zeros to in front of 1, but we have to notice if it's a 1 block on 0, we can treat this block as a 1 index, right? I mean, if it's 1 and 2, you can only treat this as 1 block, so you don't have to do 2 movement. So if you want to move 1 and 2 in front of 0, you can just do 1 operation. You don't have to do 2. Let's jump back to the code. So we're gonna using toStack to keep track on ones and zeros index. Let's call it 0 index equal to stack, and the 1 index is also equal to a stack, and then we can have count equal to 0. So the first thing we want to see the index for ones and zeros. So we go through the entire string. So if si equal to 1, we add the index to 1. Else 0 index So now we're gonna have all the index in 0 and 1. So we want to go through the stack from the right side for 0. So while 0 index. So we want to see the maximum of 0 index, which is 0 at index the pop. So right now we want to see if it's one block or if it's single block or have connection with other block. So which is since right now the 0 dx is 1, 2, and 5. Right. So let's see while 0 index and maximum 0 minus 1, which is equal to 0 index negative 1, which is the last index. So if it's equal, that means it's connect together like 1, 2. So we just keep pop it 0 index dot pop, and we should assign this value to our maximum 0. Alright, so once we have the maximum 0 index right now, we can go through the 1 index to see how many ones we have to go through. So we'll do while 1 index and the maximum 0 is less than the last index in 1 index. If it's still less than it, which means if we have 0 index equal to 5 and 1 index equal to 6, right, we should pop the 1 index. So after that, we should add the length of the 1 index to our count. Remember, after we pop the 6, since 5 is bigger than 4, we should add this length, which is 3, to the count. I think after we go through all the index in 0 index, we should have the answer, so we just return the count. Alright, let's just run it. Submit it. You can see the solution is pretty efficient. If you guys like this solution, please like and subscribe. Thank you.